Hello everybody, Eino here, and welcome back to It Moves. I can never... Oh right, this one doesn't use the, there's a smiley on the file. E. Enter space. Yeah. Hello? Okay. Anyway. Okay, well, that's not the right way. Okay. Oh, I just noticed there's a frowny face right here. If I could just figure out... Oh! Oh, those are buttons. No? Okay, so maybe I need to do the two frowny faces. No? Okay, so there's a pattern. I was just making sure. That one. That one. This one. This one. There we go. I have to admit, I kind of like the ambience of this game. It's nice. It's different from most of the horror games I've played. Most of the horror games, what are you? Probably shouldn't go near you, but I'm gonna go near you. Hello. Okay. Well, hello to you too, you son of a bitch. Now there's a creepy ass face on my screen. I'd really appreciate it if you just went and fucked off, but I know you won't. Oh. Okay, so there's something there. Okay. Oh, there's the same thing there. Some kind of machinery. Oh, that's helpful. A wanted poster. That's always lovely. Could you fuck off, Mr. Face? Ventilation, maybe? They're still stuffy, though. It's like you're staring into my soul. What little I have. Ha ha ha. Poster for some concert. It looks old. Hello again, Mr. Person Man. You gonna do it again? No? You're kinda no fun. Hello again. Am I just following you around, or what are you? Nothing of interest, I think. Shows what you know. Oh. Okay. So that didn't kill me. More ventilation. Dead end. Yeah, I know. You keep getting louder. Instructions on how to use a fire extinguisher when there's no fire extinguisher nearby. Brilliant! Okay, don't go that way. Yes, please, keep getting louder. I don't need to hear anything anyway. I'm just gonna roll with there's gonna be a jump scare here soon. No, nothing there. Ah. Okay, so... Alright, avoiding that. Yeah, I know, you have a... Whatever. Whatever, dude. Your stupid face doesn't scare me. When you awaken from a deep sleep to something moving or stirring, it can take a few moments for you to truly understand what is happening. The fog of sleep hangs over your eyes and ears even when lucid. Something was moving, there was no doubt about that. At first I wasn't sure what it was. Everything was dark, almost pitch black, but there was enough light creeping in from outside to outline that room. Really? I wouldn't say so. Two thoughts appeared in my mind almost simultaneously. First was that my parents were in bed because the rest of the house lay both in darkness and silence. The second thought turned to the noise, a noise which had obviously woken me. That was it. Bed sheets rustling in the dark, and someone breathing, as if some disturbed sleeper was attempting to get all too comfortable in the bottom bunk. I lay there in disbelief, thinking that the noise was either my imagination or perhaps just my pet cat finding somewhere comfortable to spend the night. I have cats. That's not what cats sound like, bruh. Cats do not sound like that. It was then that I noticed my door, shut as it had been as I had fallen asleep. Perhaps my mom had checked in on me, and the cat sneaked into my room then. Again, cats don't sound like that. Yes, that must have been it. I turned to face the wall, closing my eyes in the vain hope that I could fall back to sleep. As I moved, the rustling noise from underneath me ceased. I thought that I must have disturbed my cat. But I quickly realized that the visitor in my bottom bunk was much less mundane than my pet trying to sleep, and much more sinister. Yeah. As if alerted to and disgruntled by my presence, the disturbed sleeper began to toss and turn violently, like a child having a tantrum in their bed. I could hear the sheets twist and turn with increasing ferocity. Fear then gripped me, not like the subtle sense of unease I experienced earlier, but now potent and terrifying. My heart raced as my eyes panicked, scanning the almost impenetrable darkness. I let out a cry. As most young boys do, I instinctively shouted on my mother. Shouldn't it be for my mother? Whatever. I could hear something stir on the other side of the house, but as I began to breathe a sigh of relief that my parents were coming to save me, the bunk beds suddenly started to shake violently as if gripped by an earthquake, scraping against the wall. I could hear the sheets below me thrashing around as if tormented by malice. I did not want to jump down to safety, as I feared the thing in the bottom bunk would reach out and grab me, pulling me into the darkness. So I stayed there, white knuckles clenching my own blanket like a shroud of protection. The wait seemed like an eternity. Mom, what's wrong? Did you have a bad dream? I cried, and my mother consoled me. Tears of fear, followed by relief, streamed down my face. Yet, through all the horror and relief, I did not tell her why I was so upset. I cannot explain it, but it was as though whatever had been in that bunk would return even if I so much as spoke of it. Whether that was the truth, I do not know, but as a child I felt as if that unseen menace remained close, listening. Wow. My mother lay in the empty bunk, promising to stay there until morning. I remember the next day wanting to go anywhere, be anywhere, but in that suffocating room. It was a Saturday, and I played outside, quite happily with my friends. Although our house was not large, we were lucky to have a long, sloping garden in the back. We played there often, as much of it was overgrown, and we could hide in the bushes, climb in the huge sycamore tree which towered above all else, and easily imagine ourselves in the throes of a grand adventure. As fun as it all was, occasionally my eye would turn to that small window in my room, ordinary, slight, and innocuous. But for me, that thin boundary was a looking glass into a strange, cold pocket of dread. Outside, the lush green surroundings of our garden filled with the smiling faces of my friends. Inside, the feeling of something in that room, watching me play, waiting for the night when I would be alone, eagerly filled me with hate. It may sound strange to you, but by the time my parents ushered me back into that room for the night, I said nothing. I didn't protest. I didn't even make an excuse as to why I couldn't sleep there. I still felt that this thing would be enraged if I so much as spoke of it. Another night came. Oh, goody. Oh, that's just lovely. Chapter 3. Factorized. I'm liking this game. Yeah, I'll save. Oh, didn't want to save over that one. Oh, do I wanna? Oh, dang! Not used to talking out, reading out loud. Makes me yawn a lot. Anyway, do I want to keep going? Yeah, I think I'll keep going. This is a good one. I like this. Oh, is this just... The door is shut, firmly shut. It's just gonna keep looping. What? What was that? Oh. Hello. Glowing-eyed demon skull. Room keeps getting darker. And those eyes are flashing faster. Unpleasant looping hallway that keeps getting darker with a demon skull with glowing eyes in the background. Sounds like fun. Am I supposed to... Oh, a huge skull. Okay, let's see. A banner with a long pole. It's too old and torn to make out the details. Banner on Oh, jeez. Please stop yawning. Yes, I get it. Huge, creepy-ass skull. There we go. That's something. Oh, pentagram. Lovely. Nothing wrong with that. Some kind of altar. Okay. I was wondering if there was anything that I can investigate. What are you? Oh, come on. Stop running like crap. Picture some kind of green landscape. The picture's in too bad of shape to make out any details. Okay. Large fan circulating the stuffy air. What is that? What the hell? What are you? Some kind of machine. Okay. Some kind of machine, yes. We get it. Some kind of machine. That sounds like a Five Nights at Freddy's sound. Looks like something used to pour out of these. I don't know about you, but it looks like blood to me, so let's avoid that like the plague. Alright, we'll go this way. Seriously, that sounds like a Five Nights at Freddy's noise. Looks almost like the lights on the runway at airports. Cool, I guess. This is... Nothing but a locked door. Whoever's knocking stuff around, could you stop it? Alright, let's head back over this way and investigate the bottom left. Oh wait, never mind, I can't. There's a door there. Oh, never mind, we're gonna end up this way. Okay, anything here? Nope, nothing down here. Oh. Okay, there's some kind of machine. Well, that's some machine. Okay, right, there's nothing up there. I guess it just leaves the right side of the area. So, okay, there's another one of those funky looking... Whoa! What the hell? Hello. Oh, hi! How's it going? How you doing? What are you? Oh, switch. That's probably a bad idea. Okay, that's nothing. Yeah, it was probably a bad idea to pull that switch. Open the door somewhere. Obviously. Okay, let's go. So is whoever wrote that gonna come and say hello again? We were running around this incredibly rusty ass place together. No. Two peas in a pod. Best buds. That is, unless you want to murder the out of me, which you probably do. Why would you say hello if you just want to murder the fuck out of me? That's not cool. That's not cool at all. Anyway, let's just go. Okay, it's not that door. It's neither of those doors. Oh, hey there, Mr. Baghead person that's incredibly tall. Are you... how are you? Oh, I'm doing just fine. I'm doing alright. I'm doing A-okay. I may be trapped in some blood-filled nightmare, but hey, you know, aside from that, not too bad. Okay, now let's look for the other door that I just opened. I get the feeling I'm going to be wandering around here for a while looking for doors. Okay, that's the first switch I pulled, so that means let's check further over to the right. Shall we? Yeah, let's do that. It's not that door. Come on. Stop getting stuck on walls, you doofus. Oh, wait. Is that something? Ah, here we go. A creepy mask. Maybe if you wear it, it'll scare off whatever the hell's chasing you. That's an idea, right? Eh? Wait. Oh. Oh, so that's the creepy mask? Oh, okay, yeah, a little bit creepy. Yeah, a little bit creepy. Yeah, I know, you're a creepy face mask thing. Well, of course it's a face mask. Don't jump scare me, you jerk. Yeah, I know, you're super smiley. What are you so happy about? You're not the one stuck in this rusty nightmare bullshit. Okay, let's investigate it. A creep. Yeah, no, never mind the fact that it was just on the goddamn wall, and now it's on the floor in front of you. I'm super happy and weird stuff like that. I don't know, maybe it's not so bad. Maybe it's friendly. Maybe it's just misunderstood. You know, maybe it just wants a hug. Maybe it just wants to hug your face. Let's see. Okay, yeah, that's it. Asking me how I am doing. Okay, that one's still locked. That one was loud. Must have been nearby. Okay, let's check the upper right here. I'm kind of running out of doors to check here, which is good. It means I'm not gonna have to wander around for as long. Ah, here we go. What's gonna happen in here? Boom. Oh, lovely. Red liquid. Blood. Isn't that just great? I love it when blood pours out of random holes in the wall. It's my favorite. It's the bestest. Right, guys? Yeah. Okay, so it could be either down. Okay, that's down here. Whoa, what the heck are you? A giant glob of what looks... Whoa. Whoa, now you're moving. It's like a giant glob of red blood cells or some shit. Okay, well, moving on. And then there's this one. Oh. Is someone gonna come after me? Nothing happened there? Or did I just miss it? Did you guys notice anything? I didn't. Alright, I think this is the last one. Okay. What's up? There's a star with a face in the middle of it looks like. Okay, now let's go up here. Oh. Well, that was lucky. Hello, Mr. Person. Are you the guy who's saying hello? What the hell are you anyway? A demon? What are you doing to me? Okay. It's funny how certain words can remain hidden from your mind, no matter how blatant or obvious they are. Yes. One word came to me that night, lying there in the darkness alone, frightened, aware of a rotten change in the atmosphere, a thickening of the air as if something had displaced it. Oh, that's lovely. As I heard the first casual twists of the bed sheets below, the first anxious increase of my heartbeat at the realization that something was once again in the bottom bunk. That word, a word which had been sent into exile, filtered up through my consciousness, breaking free of all repression, grasping for air, screaming, etching, and carving itself into my mind. Care to let us in on this word? Ghost. You couldn't come up with anything better than that, just ghost. As this thought came to me, I noticed that my unwelcome visitor had ceased moving. The bed sheets lay calm and dormant, but they had been replaced by something far more hideous. A slow, rhythmic, rasping breath heaved and escaped from the thing below. I could imagine its chest rising and falling with each sordid, wheezing, and garbled breath. I shuddered and hoped beyond all hope that it would leave without occurrence. The house lay as it had the previous night in a thick blanket of darkness. Silence prevailed, all but for the perverted breath of my as-yet unseen bunkmate. I lay there, terrified. Hey, maybe it's that guy that was saying hello to you and asking you how you're doing. He may be creepy, but who knows? He might be a really nice guy. I just wanted this thing to go, to leave me alone. What did it want? Then something unmistakably chilling transpired. It moved. It moved in a way different from before. When it threw itself around in the bottom bunk, it seemed unrestrained, without purpose, almost animalistic. For that thing lying there in the darkness, that thing which seemed intent on terrorizing a young boy, calmly and nonchalantly sat up. Its labored breathing became louder. Now only a mattress and a few flimsy wooden slats separated my body from the unearthly breath below. I lay there, my eyes filled with tears. A fear which mere words cannot relate to you or anyone else coursed through my veins. I would not have believed that this fear could have been heightened, but I was so wrong. Aren't you always? I imagined what this thing would look like, sitting there listening from below my mattress, hoping to catch the slightest hint that I was awake. Imagining then turned to an unnerving reality. It began to touch the wooden slats which my mattress sat on. It seemed to caress them carefully, running what I imagined to be fingers and hands across the surface of the wood. Whoa! Then with great force it prodded angrily between two slats into the mattress. Even through the padding, it felt as though someone had viciously stuck their fingers into my side. I let out an almighty cry, and a wheezing, shaking, and moving thing in the bunk below replied in kind by violently vibrating the bunk as it had done the night before. Small flakes of paint powdered onto my blanket from the wall as the frame of the bed scraped along it. forwards and backwards and forwards. Once again, I was bathed in light, and there stood my mother, loving and caring as she always was, with a comforting hug and calming words, which eventually subdued my hysteria. Of course, she asked me what was wrong, but I could not say. I dared not say. I simply said one word over and over and over again. Nightmare. No, that's not a nightmare. I think that'd qualify as a night terror. I'm not sure, but that seems like it's way beyond a nightmare. This pattern of events continued for weeks, if not months. Night after night, I would awaken to the sound of rustling sheets. Each time I would scream so as not to provide this abomination with time to prod and feel for me. With each cry, the bed would shake violently, stopping with the arrival of my mother, who would spend the rest of the night in the bottom bunk, seemingly unaware of the sinister force torturing her son nightly. Along the way, I managed to feign illness a few times and come up with less than truthful reasons for sleeping in my parents' bed, but more often than not, I would be alone for the first few hours of each night in that place, the room where the light from outside did not sit right, alone with that thing. With time, you can become desensitized to almost anything, no matter how horrific. I'd come to realize that for whatever reason, this thing could not harm me when my mother was present. I am sure the same would have been said for my father, but as loving as he was, waking him from sleep was almost impossible. It's like waking a log. Waking me, on the other hand, was no trouble at all, thanks to the nightmares. Chapter 4, Anger Overload. Oh, that sounds lovely. Oh, back into another creepy ass house. Alright, well, I'm gonna end this episode here. Reading out loud is making me yawny. Anyway, hopefully you enjoyed watching that. I'm really enjoying this game. I like it. It's a lot different from most horror games that I've played. Not as many jump scares, more ambience, which is nice. And creepy imagery, stuff like that. Anyway, there are some jump scares in there, but they're few and far between, so it's nice. Anyway, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this, go ahead and leave a like down below. Go ahead and leave a like or subscribe, or you can just leave a comment down below for anything you'd like to see me play, do, or draw. Anyway, again, hopefully you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one. Later!